in Pittsburgh would be nuts. He's throwing to Pickens and he's throwing to DK, and yeah, that would be the ideal situation for him. Saints might grab Sanders. I don't dislike Sanders on the Saints either. Like, I really don't dislike that. He could definitely see some form of success on the Saints, I think.
Oh my God!
Why is he oh my God?
Oh my God! That's the first one
Oh, James Conner, Hollow, and a Malik Neighbors. I thought something crazy happened. I hope there's some crazy trades on Thursday. I really do. Kyron, Goff, Vidal, Walker. Dean's out here screaming about the I can't even say it just because we're going to get in trouble, so I'm not even going to say it. But he's out here screaming. I thought he hit something. He didn't hit anything. He's still filling the break. Jeez Louise, Dean. First thing Dean says to me this morning, I think this is the first time we've ever worked in the morning. We should do this more often. Every time I see him or work with him, he goes, we got to do this more often. Every time. Every time. I'm like, yeah, I don't make the schedule. Austin Eckler, Keenan Allen, Chris Braswell, and a Caleb Williams. I like Dean. Dean's goofy. Traylon Burks, Cortland Sutton, Max Melton, and a Braden Fisk. What's up, Recon? Happy Thursday. How you doing, brother? Who owns the company? Jeff Bezos bought us out a couple years ago. No, I'm just kidding. If you ever see Hayden in here, Hayden, he's normally in here with me. He's one of the 3 owners. There's a couple owners. Be pretty cool if Jeff Bezos bought us out.
Well, we won't really get anything out of that, but
you'd hope maybe we get taken care of. One can hope, right? Dean and Gavin. If Dean and Gavin owned the company, I don't know if we'd still be afloat.
Yeah.
We're lucky.
Not with how Dean understands economics. Deanomics aren't.
Deanomics.
You don't want to live in Deanland.
You don't want to live in Deanland.
You do, but you don't.
Raccoon Bounty Box bought you out. It's so funny that you remember that, Dougie. What a time, right, Dougie? What a time. What a time to be alive. It's a good part of the state line lore.
Raccoon Bounty Box.
Good times. Joe Milton, nice hit for the Pats. Buda Baker, Brock Purdy, Brendan Rice, and a Torrey Taylor.
I sold the $2 Kadarius Toney and bought us out.
Jahmyr Gibbs, Najee Harris, Spiller, JJ McCarthy. All right, 2 blasters in. This was a blaster break, yeah. So this was like the 5 blasters, 1 hobby box. The 2 hobby box break will be next. Yeah, Doug, you've been here for a minute, my man. Appreciate your support, brother. Dougie pops in every once in a while, and then we don't see Dougie, and then he comes back. Dougie's like a ghost. You never know. He's like a friendly ghost. In and out without a trace. Come on, let's get someone paid before we even touch the hobby, shall we? Roshan Johnson and a Mariste. Come back, hit a Caleb Manga, disappear again. That's how it goes, Dougie. You just gotta have that that feeling, you know? That yeah, I'm gonna hit it, and I'm gonna dip, and I'm gonna hit it again.
What?
Ooh, you're going to the principal's office, boy. Jonnu Smith, Bo Nix, and a Rook. The new thing around here is what I like to do. I like to tell Hayden he's going corporate. Like you're not gonna remember us at the bottom of the barrel in a year. You're not even gonna recognize us. You're going corporate on us, Hayden. He's not a fan of that one. I think it's funny. Jerome Ford, Roman Wilson on the patch. Going to the Steelers. Javon Baker and A.D. Mitchell. 2 blasters to go, and we still got a hobby. Definitely go check out that 2-boxer, guys, if you haven't already. No downtown out of that case yet. No downtown out of that hobby case yet. Dalton Schultz, Jamal Williams, John Edwards, Devontae Walker. Kayshawn Booty, J.C. Latham, Roman Wilson. Does anybody put any bets down for like people picked in like the top 5? I saw a player prop, I guess you could call it in a way. It was like the 4th overall pick. Mason Graham, I want to say who the favorite is. I'd have to double check who it is. Whoever it is, it's like a sure lock that's gonna happen. It was like if you put like 20 grand on the bet, it pays you like a little over 8 in profit. It almost seems like a lock, but all locks do seem too good to be true. I also don't have 20 grand to throw on that, but if I did, I would definitely consider it. I would definitely consider it. Last blaster box. It's facts. Nothing is a lock. Unless it's a lock. I took Barcelona one time at negative. I took Barcelona actually the other day. They were minus 100,000 odds. Minus 100,000. It was $15, paid out 2 cents. I just needed it to hit like a free like bonus. And I'm like, oh, this is free. This is free. So then I put it on there, and then sure shit, they go down 1-0 right away. They ended up winning, luckily, but I was like, that's crazy, dude. Minus 100,000 odds, and you're telling me I was about to lose? Blasters starting to not hit much. Blasters are getting a little tough, it feels like. They are definitely getting a little tougher. Garrett Wilson, Jordan Humphrey, and Maurice. They're getting tough, but I feel like we're going to have that one break one day coming up where it's just everything's going to hit something. It's how these blasters go typically. It's like just strike out ice cold, and then eventually you just get red hot with them. Sky Moore, Jabril Peppers, Justin Fields, and a Javon Baker. All right, guys. Nothing too crazy on the blasters there, unfortunately. Definitely a little better round last round with the blasters, but that's okay because we're all here for the hobby anyway. So let's get into the hobby. Good luck. Definitely go check out the 2-boxer. These are separate cases, the Optic hobby compared to this one. So do not worry or panic if we do hit something nuts out of here because they are separated. So separate cases. Let's go rip it. Let's get into it. We're due for something nice out of here. Let's go deliver. Who's your baseball team? I'm a Cardinals fan. I am a Cardinals fan. Here we go. Off to the races. Ooh, I like those colors to start. Oh, not who I want to see there. Benson out to 199 to get us going. Jonathan Brooks. Oh, there's someone coming in here. I hope someone's coming in here. I'm going to trust someone's coming in here to top load for me. Angels hat? No, not an Angels hat. This is for the high school team I coach. This stands for Antioch. This is for the team I coach. Lambjack for the Ravens. To 199. Nice hit there for the Ravens. Rome Odunze. I've only ripped a couple boxes, so it's hard to say, but not like the worst I've seen. That's pretty sweet for the Colts. To 99, nice color match. On carding, going to the Colts. Optic Hobby, normal hobby should be tomorrow. FOTL will be today. Do your kids know you stream on here? Yeah, they find out pretty quick. At the beginning of the year, they find out pretty quick. Jatavion Sanders. My last year's group that I coach, they hang out in here probably more than this year's group does. Not all of them, though. Only a couple of them. Jacobs, Achan, Theo Johnson. On the hollow, Adisa Isaac. Debo Cheeseburger Samuel for the Niners to 249. Jordan Travis. Ever since I was a kid, I've been a... Roquan Smith for the Ravens. Ravens doubling up here. Out of 149, 3 on the print. Ricky Pearsall. Purple stars here. Richardson for the Colts. Nice hit for the Colts there. Not purple stars. Out of 60, though, going to the Colts. And Javon Baker. Red. Henry for the Ravens. It's a Ravens box. On a 125. A lot of color going to the Ravens. Nice hit, Ravens. A.D. Mitchell. Hawkinson, Daniels play action, Kamari Lassiter. Oh, show me Penix, bro. Out of 15, Braylon Trice for Atlanta. Going to Dad Life. Chop Robinson.
Hey, amigo. I may suck.
JC Horn Hollow, Jared Verse.
Sounds like ESPN is never inviting Paul Heyman on ever again.
Nope, probably not.
There's no way.
You think they got some backlash for that?
Like Pat McAfee?
Yeah.
Like internally, yeah. Oh, then yeah, like the.
Yeah, maybe not like the reviews, but like the network. You think they gave him a phone call? Like, hey man, like that's not cool. Like we let you do what you want, but that's a little extra there. Chain reaction, I think here.
I love how like you can tell he's like working out his head of what he's gonna say. And he's questioning whether or not to say it.
Ooh, that's pretty sweet for the Seahawks. DK chain reaction to 25. I said.
It's better too because he sounds like he's sick.
What did I miss with Heyman? Yesterday he went off on the Pat McAfee show. If you missed the Pat McAfee show yesterday, look up the Paul Heyman segment. He just, no remorse, just full on, just attacking the crowd, attacking, like, the dude just, he went crazy yesterday. He was cooking. How do you recommend normal people to get blasters in store? Don't know. Hopefully they're there. I mean, it's tough. Every Walmart's different. Every store is different. It's hard to say, to be honest. It really is. It's not easy. The best way is like just hopefully get the online drop. Like I would get your like notifications on for when Saints. I said Saints. I would get your notifications on and then hopefully you can get online fast enough and get get one. Or get some, rather. Leggett. Come on, when's this downtown going to pop? Aqua. Jermaine Byrne for the Bengals. More rooks in this one, but... Bowers. D-Hop Hollow. Washington. Last pack of the break. Rice, Booty, Penix, and Drake. May. Still waiting for our first monster hit of the day here, chat. Still waiting for our first monster hit of the day. I think it's coming next break. I really do. 2-boxer. No downtown out of this case yet. Something's going to pop here. Something's got to pop here. Burton, Rattler Auto, Humphrey, DK Chain Reaction, Braylon Trice, Derrick Henry, Richardson, Roquan, Debo, Sanat. That was a tease. A lot of teases in this break, unfortunately. That was a tougher one. That was a tougher one. What do you guys think? Do you guys